The Louisiana Book Festival, a celebration of readers, writers, and their books. Saturday, November 1st. Over 200 authors, scholars, and poets. Book talks, signings, and cooking demonstrations. Activities and crafts for young readers and teens. Learn more at louisianabookfestival.org.
Independent, locally owned New Orleans bookstore Octavia Books offers author events, book signings, and hand-picked books for all ages. OctaviaBooks.com.
Criollo Restaurant offers a culinary adventure prepared by a tiny animated French chef. A 5-course dinner experience comes to life at each place setting using projection mapping. Located in the historic Hotel Monteleone. Learn more at criollonola.com.
This program is brought to you in part by the Eugenie and Joseph Jones Family Foundation, a local foundation proud to support education, the arts, and culture in the greater New Orleans area.
Support for this program comes from the Gail and Tom Benson Charitable Foundation, committed to funding educational causes.
Steppin Out is made possible in part by Susie and Pierre G. Villery.
From jazz to jambalaya, theater to galleries.
Steppin Out brings you the best of our local arts and culture scene each week.
Let's step up and step out. Together, keeping WYES strong.
I'm Peggy Scott Laborde, and welcome to Steppin Out with updates from the local restaurant, arts, and entertainment scenes. Joining me, Poppy Tooker, host of Louisiana Heat on WWNO Radio. Howdy. Hello, my dear. She's back, and Colin Smith, and she is the Chief Curator for the New Orleans Museum of Art. Glad to see you again, my dear.
Thank
Hello.
you.
Alan Smason.
How's that for scary?
Editor of the Crescent City Jewish News and TheaterCriticism.com. And we're so glad also back is Sallie Glassman, our pal. She is a voodoo priestess, of course, and the co-founder of the New Orleans Healing Center. And she's going to be previewing the upcoming Day of the Dead ceremony known as Fete Gede. Welcome, welcome. It's great to see you. Before we go to Poppy, though, we got a little bit of show and tell here, thanks to our friend Maria K. Chetta. We have wonderful Halloween, not Hollywood, Halloween-themed cookies by Joan Mathis. I'm going to show you that. And also the Tootsie Roll Ghost, very scary. Thank you for the goodies, Maria K., and sharing that with us. All right. Well, speaking of Halloween, down in the quarters, darling.
Absolutely. Well, keeping with that scary theme, Broussard's is hosting a boozy brunch, and the boozy brunch goes now through Saturday. So the day after Halloween, if you're still in the mood, head to Broussard's for 4 courses, $68. It goes on from 9 until 3. The menu's great. Pumpkin deviled eggs.
Ooh.
There's a pumpkin salad with my favorite delicata squash in it, a seared duck breast with a beautiful cherry glaze. But the thing that really made me laugh is dessert is the cursed cheesecake. Well, I'm always cursing the cheesecake for what it does to my waistline. But apparently it's Halloween too. So I wanted to tell everybody about a big redo that's going on currently at the Omni Royal Orleans. Coming later in the year is going to be the Royal Bar Music Lounge. That's brand new. There's a refresh to the Rib Room, but open now. They've opened a darling little French-style coffee shop, and it's called Fifi Paris in honor of, I guess, the first cat to cross the English Channel. That's what they say.
Okay.
It goes every day from 6 a.m. until 8 a.m. It's
8 p.m.
I'm sorry, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Thank you, Peggy. And they're serving congregation coffee. And then IU Bakehouse has sent an amazing menu of pastries, seasonal salad, and artisanal sandwiches. Then, big news that everybody waits for every year. Next Wednesday kicks off Parkway Bakery's annual Thanksgiving Poor Boy every Wednesday through Thanksgiving. And they partner with Leidenheimer's, Blue Plate Mayo, Louisiana Tea, Crystal Hot Sauce, Hubig's Pie, new this year. And this is all a fundraiser for the Al Copeland Foundation. So there's always a packed crowd, but they've been selling skip the line tickets from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. for $100. You can skip the line, all kind of swag, plus it's a great donation to that wonderful foundation. They raised over $40,000 just last year.
Okay.
So their hashtag, I did it for the turkey.
God bless Justin and his crew. Huh?
He's something.
Really. Well, Ann, it's so nice to see you. And, I was thinking the other day, hey, if somebody hasn't been to the New Orleans Museum of Art lately, what can they go see?
There's so
Keep
much
us up
to
to date.
see. So one of the main exhibitions is Dawood Bey Elegy. It is a series of 5 works by the celebrated photographer. He's a MacArthur Fellow, and they highlight antebellum America. So there are 5 series. 2 of them are video and the other are photography. And 2 of those series, evergreen and in this here place, take place are inspired by and are shot on the Evergreen Plantation. You can see that until January 4th,
Very poignant.
2026.
Very,
very,
very
very
poignant.
poignant
Yeah.
and elegiac and really beautiful and meditative. So I encourage everyone to take part of that experience.
Absolutely.
The second exhibition we have on view is Nicholas Flock, Fleuve Ocean, Mississippi Watershed. Who thought that the Mississippi is photographed or could be photographed as a rainbow? So the exhibition pairs these vibrant colors of water made under the surface of the Mississippi and across where the Mississippi flows from Louisiana to up to the north. So that exhibition is on view till March 1st, 2026. It's a beautiful, beautiful grid of photographs. And our newest exhibition is Hanik Patchup. It's Art of the Indigenous Guilds of Viceregal Peru, and that's curated by our curator of Arts of the Americas, Orlando Hernandez Yang. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's on view through April 26th, 2026, and it is on view in the Great Hall. Now we have something else coming up.
Looking forward.
So one of our annual major fundraisers, Love in the Garden, is coming up on Friday, November 7th. We are excited to partner with Frisch Shirts Electric for this visitor favorite that happens annually every year. Well, that's
Look at that. Isn't that? Wow. What
in
a
our
view.
renowned sculpture garden. There's a patron party at 7, and the garden party starts from 8, and it's on view until 11. You can expect music, dancing, food, cocktails, and I'm excited about the entertainment. One of the entertainers is Wear Yacht, based on yacht rock.
Oh,
which
yeah,
I love,
yeah, so fun.
which I came of age, and the Javier Orlando Trio. And there is a love cocktail challenge, and I hope I can be one of the judges, but I'll be my own deputized judge. So,
Well, it's a magical time of the year, and to be in that garden at night is
Yes.
rare for most folks. So.
and at night, and when it's a little bit cooler.
Yeah, so very good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're
That's
welcome.
Great. And Sally Ann, you're going to be busy this weekend in a spiritual way, but you'll be really paying a lot of attention this weekend, I know.
The spirits will be very busy as well. This is the time of year when the veil thins, and all through the world there are traditions honoring this time of year when we get to visit with our beloved dead and our ancestors. And in Mexico, the famous Day of the Dead, and in Haiti, the whole month of November, but especially the first 2 days, are sacred to the Gede spirits, who are the spirits that rule over the dead. And at the Healing Center, for 45
There you are,
years
girl.
now, we've been holding our festival for the Day of the Dead and Fete Gede on November 1st, which is Saturday this year. And we have the lobby decked out with beautiful altars from various traditions. There's an arts and crafts vendors in the lobby. There's a bar set up for a happy hour.
A lot happening outside too.
With Bob and Court rum, shots for everyone to get into the spirit. And then we have a full-on ceremony with drummers and dancers and singers, and possession trance happens, and the Gede spirits come through, and they are highly entertaining. We ask everyone to dress either in white with purple scarves or in black and purple, which are his colors. And some of us go a little more in depth than others with that. And to bring a little offering either for your beloved dead, your ancestors, or for the Gede spirits who like peppers, they like Creole food. They're hungry, they're deaf, so they like to eat a lot. They like rum, they like cigars, they like sunglasses with one lens in them because they see in between worlds, skeletons, Day of the Dead figurines, all that kind of stuff. And it's very interactive, and it's a blast. The Gede spirits are really funny. They can be a little embarrassing. They, just like with the Day of the Dead figurines, that death kind of makes fun of human posturing, and when you get down to the bones and the skeletons and the skulls, we're all the same, and we're all equal. So I think we could learn a little something from them.
So is there a bit of a procession, or does most of it take place inside?
Most of it takes place inside, but at 10 p.m., the doors open at 5, the ceremony starts at 7, and at 10 p.m. we walk to the corner lot by the Healing Center, where there is a large driftwood boat that was built to carry the souls of the Katrina dead. And we feed the dead there, and we say the praise names of our beloved dead and pass flame and say prayers from different traditions. It's
so
really
NewOrleansHealingCenter.org for more information, and we see the rundown on the screen as well. Traditions are such a part of New Orleans, and that's one you really kept alive.
Yes, we had no idea when we started that we'd be doing this for 45 years in a row.
Congratulations.
But it's one that we don't want to miss because it is such a beautiful event.
Congrats. And for all that you do. You and Prez are such community activists as well. Very much so. And on to Alan.
With the sunglasses and the rum, it sounds like a New Orleans version of Weekend at Bernie's. So we're less than 2 weeks away from the opening night of A Beautiful Noise, the Neil Diamond musical. And I thought I'd bring everybody up to speed who does not know about it or who hasn't previously seen the musical for the unusual nature of the book. There are not one, but two Neil Diamonds depicted in the book. The first one, of course, is the recording star of yesteryear with the many hits on radio who packed concert arenas for decades. Then there's the Neil Diamond of today, who you see there earlier. He is dealing with Parkinson's disease, and he's doing so with the help of his therapist. The most exciting parts of the show involve the Neil Diamond of yesterday, of course, as he engages the audience, but the more moving parts of the script are really the smaller scenes between him and his therapist, his wife, and others. You should go for the hits, but be prepared for some tears, too. And as we are now less than 3 weeks away from the Crescent City Theater Awards, I wanted to share just how creative we've had to be to get the 5 nominees for Best Musical represented at the award show that will be held right here at the WYES TV studios on Monday, November the 17th, a live event. Luke Buchwald, who was nominated for his role in Sweeney Todd, was available to sing as part of the night's entertainment, but since Sweeney wasn't one of the 5 nominees, we had to get creative. Emily Bagwell, who we see here in her nominated role in Anything Goes, was also the understudy to the Cynthia Weil role in Beautiful, which also needed to be represented. So Stephanie Aubrey will be singing her nominated role as Lucy in Jekyll and Hyde, is coordinating with Jeanne Buisson, who's nominated for her turn as director of Beautiful, and the three of them are arranging for Luke and Emily to sing a song from Beautiful, He's Still the Boy I Love, between Cynthia Weil and Barry Mann. That's the songwriting married team. So that's, again, our creativity there. The biggest honor of the evening, though, will be the Lifetime Achievement Award for our very own New Orleans treasure, Ricky Graham. Ricky has spent his life entertaining us as many people. There's this one, and then there's this one. He's worked with the great Becky Allen, the late Freddie Palmisano, and the talented Jefferson Turner. Ricky's a published author, a brilliant lyricist, and an accomplished singer. He plays many different roles and has entertained us for generations to define the New Orleans spirit. There he is working with Varla Jean Merman for decades, of course. Varla will be putting in an appearance that night. And again, a special New Orleans icon. There's a man who made my own mother so very happy whenever he performed. Please consider joining me as well as we celebrate the one and only Ricky Graham at the first ever Crescent City Theater Awards on November the 17th, right here at WYES. And again, all you got to do is click on that QR code. It'll take you right to eventbrite.com and get your tickets. They're $75. They are all tax deductible as part of our mission statement to basically help the theater community here locally. Now, for those of you with cell phones, go ahead, take that QR code right now. And I want to make sure that everybody knows that this event is made possible by a generous grant from the New Orleans Theater Association, helping us out quite a bit. Also in November, Peggy, I wanted to share some good news because we don't have much time between now and Thanksgiving, that the annual 10 Commandments hike that I take part in every year will be taking place on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. This year, being the 100th anniversary of the National Jewish Committee on Scouting, we're holding the opening ceremonies at the Goldie and Morris Mintz Hillel Center on my favorite of all streets, Broadway. Here's another photo from the last time we held our opening ceremony there in 2012. And yes, if you want to see me again in my scouting uniform replete with knee socks and a nearby facsimile there of the 10 Commandments, we feature at all the different stops. Please sign up for our hike. It's only $10. Take a photo of the link again there. It's $10, and we go rain or shine. The 10 stops from Broadway to Carrollton to St. Charles.
You are the king of the QR codes. Thank you so much. So, 120 performers this weekend in Covington. Here's the Ozone Music Foundation's Greg Barnhill and singer-songwriter Dusky Waters with a preview. What a weekend we have to look forward to in Covington. And with me is Greg Barnhill, who created the Ozone Music Foundation and, of course, this festival. And now he has some help, which is very good. But I know that Friday night you're really looking forward to the headliner act with Mark Farner, formerly of Grand Funk Railroad. But before that, it's you and Dusky Waters making her debut.
River Gibson as well. He's going to be up there.
Yes, let's give him some credit too, right? But that's got to be so much fun. Now, you are now living in New Orleans, but you grew up in, Little Rock?
I did.
And you lived in Natchez, but you're here. And you were recently involved with the Black Americana Fest. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
But there's so much to look forward to, including the Youth Zone for younger folks. Tell us about that on Saturday.
That's going to be teaching kids how to write songs, how to put them down using on Apple computers. We have a thing. It's a program. It's a digital audio workstation for kids, basically. And what it does is Greg Beek is going to be teaching a class on it. So it's called GarageBand, and it's very it comes bundled with your computer, and so it's a very simple digital audio workstation, easy to use. We're going to teach kids how to use it.
Oh, wow, fun. And the really good deal about this, except for the opening act, which you all are doing, everything else is free?
Everything else for Friday and Saturday all day is free at the Covington Trailhead and all around Covington. It's going to be incredible.
Wow, and it really does help though for the workshops to register. So you just go to ozonemusic.org for all of that as well. Huh? Yep. Now I'm thrilled that you're both going to be performing for us tonight. But first off, actually I should say last off. Okay, you're going to close out our show tonight. Tell us what you're going to be playing.
I'm going to be playing one of my big hits, "Walk Away Joe," which was a pretty big,
big hit. Who sang that?
That was Trisha Yearwood and Don Henley.
Oh, I think we know those people, right?
Well, I think I know them.
Yeah. Well, we're thrilled that you're here. I know you divide your time between the North Shore and Nashville.
Yes, but I'm here a lot. So and looking at plans to move here eventually and bring the music business. What we're trying to do with Ozone is to bring the music business back to New Orleans, along with all the other people that are trying to do it as well, to the region and bring the business back.
Okay, great. And Dusky, what are you going to play for us tonight?
Sure, I'll be playing May, which is a single from my last album, Pass It On.
Did you write this song?
I did write this song, and I'll be
set it up for us.
Sure. It is a song on banjo that I wrote about my grandmother and sort of the legacy that she left behind.
All right, well, let's kick all of this off with May.
Well, you were all cut from the same bolt of blood, but his hands must have been shaky as he cut me out, and I came back to that place, the same last name and nameless face, to intrude upon you, to intrude upon you. As I looked on the choir sang, the preacher began to exclaim, I got fear in woman like you, it's hard to find. As I looked on the choir sang, the preacher began to exclaim, I got fear in woman like you, it's hard to find, hard to find. Whoa, I knew a girl called May, she would sit out and listen to the woes of people as they came. She would sit out and listen to the wolves, the people they say came last,
complete schedule of the Ozone Songwriter Festival, check out ozonemusic.org. Time for picks. Poppy.
Okay, news. Antoine's now open for Sunday dinner from 5 until 9 p.m. But how about this for a haunting image? Check out the Ghost in the Baked Alaska. Antoine's is a very haunted restaurant. Stop by if you're looking for ghosts.
Alan.
The LPO will be enjoying Shakespeare, Shostakovich, and Tchaikovsky next Thursday night as they present Hamlet by Shostakovich, Romeo and Juliet by Tchaikovsky, and then follow up with the Shostakovich Symphony No. 10. I'll see you at the theater.
All right, thank you. And now my picks. On Sunday from 1 to 4, artist Catherine Clemitis is having an open house sale of her original paintings, prints, ornaments, cards, and jewelry. For the animal lovers on your list, you'll also find homeware, too, with animals on them. 4500 Rebecca Boulevard, that is in Metairie. And on Tuesday evening, the New Orleans chapter of the French Heritage Society presents author Peggy for a signing of her brand new book, The Last Empress, The Rebellious Life of Eugénie de Montijo. And that is the Empress, Napoleon III's wife. The recent heist, the jewelry heist, some of her jewelry was stolen. And that's at Garden District Bookshop at 5:30. And it is followed by a dinner and lecture by the author in another venue. To reserve tickets for the evening, go to FrenchHeritageSociety.org, click on What We Do, and then click Programs and Events, or call 504-957-4389. Journalist Eve Abrams presents her Wetlands radio documentary in a listening party and Q&A at the New Orleans Jazz Museum. That's at the Mint, also Tuesday at 6 p.m., preceded at 5:30 with original music by Greg Schatz and Denise Bonus. Final reminder concerning the Ozone Songwriter Festival. Loved getting to know Dusky Waters and seeing Greg again. Now, though, here is Greg Barnhill with his song, Walk Away, Joe. Thank you all so very much. Thank you for watching.
Mama told her baby girl, take it real slow. Girl tells her mama, hey, I really gotta go. He's waiting in the car. Mama says, girl, you won't get far. But thus are the dreams of an average Jane, 90 miles an hour down a lover's lane on a tank of dreams. Oh, now if she could have only seen. But fate's got cards that it don't want to show. And that boy's just a walk-away Joe, born to be a leaver, tell you from the word go. Destined to deceive her, he's a wrong kind of paradise. She's gonna know it in a matter of time. That boy's just a walk-away Joe. Just a little while into Abilene, they pull into a station and he robs it clean. She's waiting in the car. Oh, down underneath the Texaco star. Now she only wanted love, she didn't bargain for this. But she can't help but love him for the way he is. She's only 17. Oh, and there ain't no reasoning. So she'll ride this ride just as far as it will go. 'Cause that boy's just a walk-away Joe, born to be.
From a young boy, I've treasured WYES because it's where curiosity lives.
From Nova and Masterpiece to nature and great performances, it's programming that matters.
With funding challenges, our support is now more meaningful than ever.
Please join us.
Support for this program comes from the Gail and Tom Benson Charitable Foundation, committed to funding educational causes. Criollo Restaurant offers a culinary adventure prepared by a tiny animated French chef. A 5-course dinner experience comes to life at each place setting using projection mapping. Located in the historic Hotel Monteleone. Learn more at criollonola.com.
This program is brought to you in part by the Eugénie and Joseph Jones Family Foundation, a local foundation proud to support education, the arts, and culture in the greater New Orleans area. Independent, locally owned New Orleans bookstore Octavia Books offers author events, book signings, and hand-picked books for all ages. OctaviaBooks.com.
The Louisiana Book Festival, a celebration of readers, writers, and their books. Saturday, November 1st. Over 200 authors, scholars, and poets. Book talks, signings, and cooking demonstrations. Activities and crafts for young readers and teens. Learn more at louisianabookfestival.org.